I'm Mark Poole asking the question, how many heartbeats do you have left? I was reading an article by some researchers, one of which was at UT Southwestern where I went to medical school, and they looked at heart rate, lifespan for humans, but also other animals. It's interesting, this graph shows that most mammals have roughly the same number of heartbeats. It's very interesting. Pygmy shrews, small little animal, heart rate's about 800 beats per minute. It only lives about 3 to 5 years. But if you make the calculation, that's about 1 billion heartbeats for its life. Elephants, whales, they can have slow heart rates, 30 beats per minute, live many years, also comes out to about the same. And humans are in there somewhere. Human heart rate's generally 60 to 100 beats per minute. In a day, your heart will beat about 100,000 times, which is amazing. And over your lifetime, about 2 billion times, if you live to be 70 to 80. So is this some kind of countdown timer? You need to be careful that you don't get down to zero? Well, not exactly. If that were true, you wouldn't want to exercise and get your heart rate up. We definitely believe that exercise is healthy for your heart. And in fact, if you do some math with that, your heart rate will actually be lower when you exercise. Well, maybe not when you exercise, but what I mean is, let's say you exercise, your heart rate goes to 150 beats per minute for an hour-long exercise session. That'll be about 9,000 beats. But it has been shown that exercise can decrease your resting heart rate so that over time your heart will actually beat less number of times if you are exercising. We know endurance athletes can have low heart rates, 30 to 40, because the heart's so strong, the body is getting the blood that it needs with fewer beats. In general, it's thought that a slower heart rate will be good for your health. A beta blocker is a medication used to help slow the heart rate, and there have been some studies that show in general a slower heart rate is better. Of course, there's a limit to that. Your heart rate can't be 1 beat per minute. The heart's not strong enough to move the blood efficiently enough for you to survive. But in general, a slower heart rate is better for humans and other animals, and I'm left to wonder, how many heartbeats do I have left? Of course, I don't know. Only God knows that. We tend to think of our own death as sometime in the future, years ahead. Maybe I'll live to 70, 80, 90. Could it be? Should the Lord tarry? I don't know. But I want to use my heartbeats in a way that affect my common man for good, that show the love of Christ to others, and make an eternal difference, no matter how many heartbeats I have left. If you only had 1,000 heartbeats, if it were less than a day to live, what would you do? Do that today, and you can have an impact with however many heartbeats you have left.